The wonders of the crypto world. From pixelated aliens to chubby unicorns, the NFT craze has brought us some truly mind-boggling creations. But not all that glitters is gold, geckos. Behind those shimmering JPEGs lie a few that are nothing but soulless, rug-pulling projects. So, buckle up and prepare to have your eyebrows raised as we're taking a stroll on the dark side of NFT. Our first stop on this roller coaster of cash grabs takes us to the curious incident of the Old Roos Club. Brace yourselves because this one is a real doozy. Picture this. Old Roos are flying off the Solana shelves like hotcakes. But just as the frenzy reaches its peak, one of the project's founders apparently dies. Though the crypto lord must have pitied Old Roos Club because shortly after, the NFTs started pumping. And lo and behold, the founder was miraculously brought back from the dead. 16 minutes after the holy resurrection of the founder, Magic Eden announced a transition to an optional royalties model, which also meant that Old Roos Club would be making a lot less money now. This saddened the founder so much that he simply keeled over and died again. Will we ever find out if the founder gets to come back to life again? Only time, and perhaps the price of Old Roos Club, can tell. It was supposed to be the Pokemon of NFTs, the next big AAA project to grace on-chain gaming. With $70 million raised, it certainly had the budget to match, and the various teasers they put out certainly had all the investors on the edge of their seats.
Shut up and take my money!
Pixelmon was supposed to be the very best, like no one ever was. But fate had other plans for it. On February 26th came the reveal, the big day for Pixelmon and its entire community. Many investors had spent more than $9,000. But the art that the holders got was so bad that they became an instant meme. And it gets worse. Turns out a lot of the Pixelmon art was literally just bought off the Unity store. The same art that investors had just spent obscene amounts on. Floor price of the NFTs plummeted. But out of this big cesspool of bad art and angry mobs, a superstar was born. Kevin. Kevin was so lovable and infectious that despite all the FUD, his fans decided to launch his own separate collection called The Lives of Kevin. These days, Pixelmon seems to be looking better after the fix came in, but this should serve as a cautionary tale to all of us here when it comes to spending hard-earned money on JPEGs. Next up on our list, we have the man, the myth, the absolute legend, Tai Lopez. For the uninitiated, Tai is known for his flashy marketing campaigns that flood our YouTube sessions. You know, the guy who proudly showcased his Lamborghini in his Here in My Garage business class promo.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here.
Inspired by his iconic video, Lopez decided to venture into the world of NFTs and introduced a collection aptly named the OG Original Garage Social Club. These exclusive gems came with extraordinary perks, like cozy movie nights, unforgettable dining experiences, and even private mentorship sessions. For basketball fans, you can even challenge Lopez to a round of horse and stand a chance to win $10,000 for just the price of $50,000. So far, the Original Garage Social Club has only sold out around 10% of its total supply. Still, this didn't stop Lopez from declaring that he crashed the whole damn blockchain.
We crashed the whole damn blockchain.
CryptoZoo, another NFT blockchain game fashioned after the popular Pokemon franchise. The man behind CryptoZoo is none other than mega influencer Logan Paul. Unfortunately, the fun game Logan Paul promised never launched. Oh, and also the handmade art that apparently took half a year to make turned out to just be Photoshop stock photos. All hell broke loose when a series of expose videos by YouTuber CoffeeZilla got published, and along with it, some serious allegations and evidence of how Logan Paul has been scamming investors. Furious, Logan Paul threatened to sue CoffeeZilla, but this only stirred more hate towards Logan. The very next day, Logan had a change of heart and announced that he wouldn't be pursuing legal action against CoffeeZilla anymore. In fact, he was so grateful for the wake-up call that he pledged to pay back $1.3 million to all of the poor investors. But the saga didn't stop there. On February 2, 2023, a bombshell lawsuit was unleashed against cryptozoo and Logan Paul, accusing them of fraud, breach of contract, and a laundry list of other offenses. Except this time, it seems it's going to take more than an apology and $1 million to make it go away. Another juicy NFT drama. This time, our main character is none other than Nicole Benham, a Web3 influencer and former journalist. You may have seen her name in the Los Angeles Business Journal and the Hollywood Reporter, but most recently, she found herself smack dab in the middle of a classic pump-and-dump fiasco. Benham had been hyping up Blocky Doge 3 all over Twitter. When the public mint went live, Benham received 250 Blocky Doge 3 NFTs in her wallet. But instead of holding on to them like a loyal supporter, Benham was quietly dumping the NFTs, all while hyping them up at the same time. Caught red-handed, the influencer took to Twitter to issue an apology. There were mistakes made in a wallet that I controlled. Filled with regrets, she signed off with, "Listening, learning, moving forward." Many people started calling her out, and pretty soon the memes of her non-apology started rolling in. In the end, CT won out because the wallet which sold the NFTs decided to sweep the floor with the earnings and donated all the purchased NFTs to the community wallet. Guess Benham did listen, learn, and move forward after all. And there you have it, folks. The top 5 worst NFT cash grabs to date. Do not be fooled by some of their cuddly appearance, geckos. Before you know it, poverty strikes and the rug is pulled out from under you. Remember to always DYOR and ape responsibly. Prefer dabbling in the art of meme coin trading instead? Check out our previous video about Pepe here.